It was
Yeah,
an
man.
awesome
Yeah.
crowd, man. It was totally packed. Everyone was loving it, and we were right there. We were putting the pressure on in the ninth, man. It was
Yeah.
good,
Love it.
good, and we set the tone for the year.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like the Bush and like the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a raucous crowd. Welcome back, people. We are here, the Bushmen, back at it again to give you the hottest, and I mean the hottest hot takes around the IBL. All of our millions followers from coast to coast, we see you. We're back. My name, G Hill. How are you doing? I'll pass it over to another Bushman. My bro, Elliot, are you here?
I am here and I am so excited for the 2022 season. Let's go.
Ramon Natali, I know you've been jacked up for quite some time for the Pits to be back. Are you here?
I am here. I'm ready to go. 2022 season. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. And
Still a little
said,
raspy from Sunday.
Yeah, totally, man. I was so tough yesterday.
No
that
spring
was tough.
training. No spring
No
training.
spring
on the
training
vocal-
for the Bushmen because it's been 216 days, people, since October 1st, 2021, when your Leafs, we lost to these same London Majors that we're going to talk about in the finals, a hard-fought battle. It's been actually 5,184 hours. I did the math, but you guys can fact check because the Bushmen may not be so accurate. So, boys, what did you think? Obviously, a couple things from the game I thought I'd highlight. Obviously, the tribute to the late Jack Domenico, our owner. They had a little tribute there with the Jack and Lynn Domenico. There was the Ukrainian choir who did a beautiful rendition of the Ukrainian anthem.
A couple
versions of the Ukrainian anthem, as well as our anthem. And it was great to see a keyboard out there. What do you boys think about getting more live anthems sung at the Pits?
I think bringing in a kids choir for the anthem. Come on, community
Who doesn't
spirit.
like that?
Keyboard, the old keyboard player loves getting out there in front of the crowd. We had some bagpipes, more bagpipes. I mean, let's do it. Yeah. I'd love somebody singing the anthem every game, every home game on Sunday. It's not a big ask.
I like it. I like it. Also to note,
we also need to remember that piano, while that piano was being played for one of the Ukrainian songs they sung, there was an eagle trying to kill a
red hawk.
Seagull.
Red-tailed
hawk versus a seagull, and it was a very dramatic part of the song they were singing.
Noble.
It was close, man. The hawk couldn't seal the deal though. The seagull got out of there.
It was pretty epic. A little bird battle in the air with this like epic music. Yeah. But yeah, shout out new ad partner Pennies. Shout out Pennies, great little bar, and anyone else who wants to get involved with the Leafs. We can make it, a much bigger thing. Feel free to reach out to the Bushmen One or the Leafs, and we'll get you coming through. And the crowd of the Pits, boys, that was like the biggest crowd for a home opener I've ever seen.
It was awesome. I think the word's getting out. There's good ball going down at Christie Pitts, and the Bushmen are making it a time not to pump our own tires,
right,
but I was saying beforehand.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a staple. It's a staple of a fun Sunday afternoon activity. Coming down to the Pits, watching some ball, and hearing the boys throw some chirps. Come on.
You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. And a big fan of the Bushmen. We thought we'd give a shout out to Coach Tebow, ex-coach of a few teams there. He's going to come see us next Sunday at the Pits. So, Coach, we will see you, and we'll have some Bush beers ready. That's for sure. But boys, few boys back. Castaldo signed back. We got Carrington. He's back from the Pecos League. Welcome back, G Money. El Blanco, aka Ryan Santos, the Speed Demon. He's back. Obviously, the Mara boys. We are missing Tack. We see you, Tack.
Just let us know what team you land on. We're road tripping out to come cheer for you. Don't even worry.
Yeah, Garrett Takamatsu, our player from last year, we see you. And then obviously Sean Riley, big component of the team last year. Obviously Guelph had folded, but they came back this year. He has a family in Guelph. So Riley, we do understand.
What do we do, boys? Do we give him the business this year? Or what?
He knows the deal. Like, he enjoyed 1 year of not getting the business. Right back to the business.
Yeah, you're gonna hear it, Riley. That's for sure. couple new call-ups this year. We had at second Tage Gollert. We had at shortstop Niku Kananishu, and we had a DH Brady. And now Brady, your last name is difficult to spell and pronounce, so I do apologize. I will say on Twitter, I think the Leafs posted 2 different versions of your name.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with Chirkonik, and there's a couple. I don't know. There's a couple letters that don't fit my normal English brain, but welcome, man. You had an amazing game. You had the player of the game. You had 3 for 4. Awesome. He was like basically the bat that we had that game. And yeah, feel free to contact us on the pronunciation of that because we would definitely appreciate it. But the game, boys. So Sunday, May 15th at 2. It was actually the only game played in the IBL to kick off the IBL season. London, they came into town, put a little stab into us. They won 6-3. What'd you boys think of the game?
It was a hot one.
Yeah, it got real steamy out there towards like the second, third, and fourth inning. It felt like it was like 35 degrees in the pit. It was tough.
Yeah, it was rocking. It was rocking. So the starting pitcher on their team was Owen Boone, aka Boone the Spoon, the chant that we have been heckling out for some time. He went 5 innings, and then we had Deska on our end going 3 innings, and Sloan and Montgomery and Nagorski, obviously, shout out, new member of the team. But yeah, what'd you boys think?
I thought it was kind of nice of them to like give us Boone to start, like as Bushman getting warmed up for it, because like they know we give him the business.
Yeah. The ladle man himself, he was ready for it. He's a tough nut to crack. We were laying into him. And I was even surprised. How many innings did he go? Did he go 5 innings?
So yeah, his line was he went 5 innings. He gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs with 4 strikeouts and a walk. And then they brought in Jose Arias, which our chant was against him. No way, Jose. Well, no way Jose put up 4 innings of 1 earned ball and had 7 Ks. So he really slapped us in the face with
where
that.
Where did he come from? He was just laying down the business, man. Yeah. Holy moly. But you know what? Boone comes right out of spring training, hot day in the pits, getting it from the boys. What do you think he threw? Like 80 pitches? How do you think his shoulder's feeling today?
Yeah, he had some long innings.
Yeah. Oh, I think that was going on too with Arias, man. We made them both pitch like some tough at-bats. I don't know how many times I saw 0-2 counts for like the boys. And then, we're crabbing and suddenly 3 balls later, it's a full count. You're like, all right. Boys just couldn't put that run across.
There was one stat that actually stood out to me for the London team. So they have a left fielder, Andrew Lawrence, who laid out for a couple balls right down the line and missed it. So the Bushmen were all over this guy. He went 4 for 4.
Yeah.
How did we miss that?
I didn't know he went 4 for 4. He really got after
we're not focused on his successes. We're like, your failures mean more to us.
Yeah, so he really stuck it to us. On our end, obviously, Brady, I'll just go with that. You had the bat today, 3 for 4 with a double, and then Salazzo 1 for 3 with our only RBI. I will make mention that there is, and we will be counting as part of the Bush this year, the error alert. And there was one in the game by our man Taylor right at third. Makes an amazing stab down the line. The Bushmen and to tell you folks, like, it's not just like a few of us. We actually had like probably 20 people there all over this guy yelling at him. He goes to get up and airmails it right out of the park. Taylor, you're on the error alert count as number 1 for the year.
Yeah, it was because he made the diving stab, and then as he got up to throw, like if he had just held on to it, like sick play, like that was definitely extra base. But he just kind of like flipped his body in the air and like logged this huge rainbow across the diamond. Yeah, I had no chance of getting the guy.
So we got him. I don't know. Any other highlights from the game? I wrote down a couple things. I guess, G Money, welcome back. He got a double. And then obviously Keith Candell, aka Keith Campbell, by one of the Bushmen. We were all over him, but he's always a good sport. So I thought that was a pretty good entrance to the league.
I can't go wrong with a little bit of Cleveland Browntree hitting another ding dong in front of the boys. All right, Cleveland, we're not homeless guys. We're trying to get at you, but you know
wow.
what? Really appreciated the point. That was just some stand-up ball playing right there. And got to give it to the guy, man. Just crushes the ball in the
Right.
pits.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah. So to add clarity too, like, so Cleveland Brownlee, obviously one of the most, famous IBL players of the modern era. The Bushmen always get at him. He's always having a good time with us. He comes into the game and they're announcing the starting roster. And shout out Roger Lajoie.
Oh, yeah,
Welcome
Raj.
back.
hey, oh,
Fan 590. We love you, but we will point out things if there's a little error. And his name is Cleveland Brownlee. And Roger comes over the top with Cleveland Browntree. So we're calling this guy Browntree the whole game, but having fun with it.
Yeah.
And what was it, like the 6th or the 7th inning? Cleve just lays into a homer.
one.
I
and
think
just
he
trots
hit.
it.
I think he hit the home run to make it 6-3.
Yeah,
Right.
was it off
Big deal.
Sloan Dog? I think it might have been off
Might have been.
Sloan.
Been off. But yeah, so as I said, he hits it and he's trotting around the bases, taking his time, and he just points right up at the Bushman at third base. So
Yeah, he
Love
loves us.
we
man.
respect
He
you, Cleve.
loves us.
That's for
What
sure.
do you think? What do you think Roger thought of the boys for his first game in the pits?
It's a good question, man. I'm like, because we know he can hear us loud and clear. We were given the
Everyone
business.
can hear us.
Yeah.
I've heard people say as they walk up, they can hear us from Christie Station. So I'm pretty sure Raj can hear the Bushmen just going at it.
But I mean, all in all, it was his first time back with the team since 2013.
Yeah, I think he left in 2013. He was a member of the team for about 34 years, took a pause. And Raj, we got to have you on the pod. We've seen you're making your rounds and we'd love to have you on. Other stuff to notice, obviously, they are showing the games up on YouTube with our boy Thomas West. Shout out. Good to have you back.
Hey, and on for going for him, smart move bringing a tent. Because they always used to set up in the baking sun, and he brought an actual tent this time.
The setup looked official beyond all belief for the pits. There was a tent. It was crazy. I can't. They might even have Wi-Fi up there now. Might not just be like somebody holding up a cell phone.
Yeah. Right. You got to buy like a burner phone with like data and just like set up some hotspot or something.
It's tough, man. I mean, that goes to show you the battle that is the pits. Even the people doing the announcing are fighting through the conditions.
It was great.
Yeah. There's no way there's any sort of fans up in that green hut where like the guys like baseball ops have to work from. Like it's just like a baking wooden hut that they
Oh, yeah.
Black roof on it, too, just sucking the heat in.
Yeah, like
that was
like the pioneer times.
Yeah, that was Jack's castle. He probably built that with his bare hands in 1969.
Right.
The team first came back to Christie Pits.
I love it. So yeah, next up on the schedule, the Leafs, they go on the road into Barrie on Thursday, May 19th. We actually have a Bushman going to the game, which is amazing. Then they go into Guelph Saturday, May 21st. And then they come into home for Brantford on the pits Sunday, May 22nd, 2 p.m. Folks, be there. Coach Tebow will definitely see you there.
Yes, and that was a hell of a meme he sent us for like I'm coming. It was like that wrestler booking it into like the ring.
You know what? Tebow has said this before, though. I'm gonna call him out.
I like it.
He said he was.
He sent a follow-up props on Twitter. So you think he might be blowing this? Tebow, if this should air before Sunday, our Bushman Ray is thinking that you might flake out. You might come out that wrestler meme and just tackle Ray. If that happens, we're leaving you, man.
No arms, just head and shoulder, just body dive.
Yeah. We all know Tebow's history. He's not one to be shy for the man.
He tried to throw hands with Tops a couple of times. Like, you know how it goes.
Oh man. All right. Well, yeah, no, I think another thing too, people, our millions out there watching, we did appreciate you throwing at the Bushman with the #1 on Instagram. We were sharing it. I feel like the fan interaction is going to be a thing for the Bushman.
This is something that we were not cracking into. Okay. If you're out there and you got your phone and you're getting some great videos of the game and you turn around and capture a funny video of said Bush people and you want to share it with us, we're totally happy to post it on our
100%.
socials. All right.
100%.
It's all about building the community, growing the community. We are for the people.
That's Ray's campaign. There's an election coming up. He's one of the independents. You'll find him pretty deep on the ballot, but he is there.
This was actually pretty funny. Good, real highlight of Sunday, actually. And also just really touched my heart. I had a friend of mine stop by at the end of the game, brought his daughter, and he ended up catching a couple innings of the game, taking some great photos, sent them to us. Shout out Jam Ham. You're the best.
Jam Ham. Shout out.
And, we're standing down there, we're chatting, and a bunch of people are leaving. They're like, hey, Ray, like, take care, man. Like, hey, see you later, man. See you next Sunday. And James just looks at me and he's like, what the hell is going on here, man? Are you the mayor of Christie Pitts?
Oh, we do love the support. We do love the support.
And Ray, you're well known. You're well known around that. People know you.
Exactly. Now, when shout out Craig Aiken, the photographer, Caps Photography. He came
Caps, man, what a ledge.
He's just like, I'm gonna take pictures of you guys. Kim's with me. She's like, what the hell's going on here? So we love the community.
Sweet snaps from Caps yet?
I haven't seen a Caps one yet.
He put one of them up for like his game shots. I think we were one of the pictures and he tagged us in it. That's just us up at the top, like overlooking stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You can tell we're pretty narcissistic. It's all about the bush, but no, it's all about the community. It's always a great fun time, and we know everyone always does have a great time. But yeah, speaking of great times, here's a segue. There is rumbles and rumors that the Bushmen are going on the road. Welland, we see you. You're next up on the hit list, May 28th. The Bushmen coming in. And so we're currently looking, if you know, hotel places, Airbnbs, whatever, accommodation. We'll sleep at the park even. Any types of swag, we will also take. Ryan, we see you. We love what we're doing at Welland. And we can't wait to go. Boys, what do you think about that?
I'm jacked, man. I'm jacked. One of the last parks on my list and probably top of the list for me to go to. Can't wait to see that new video scoreboard.
New scoreboard.
Wow. Yankees.
And also the baseball bat full of beer. Like, the Bush is going to have a couple bats to go on that.
Right,
like,
totally. I also heard that they have fan of the game. So, it's going to be a group prize for the Bushmen, hands down.
Called it here first. Called it here first. You're going to incite the Welland crowd. They're going to be ready.
Which one of you guys is kissing the fish too?
I'll dive into that.
We're from the island, man. We don't mind. We're not scared.
I like it. Line up. We'll all do it. It's like a knighting. It's an IBL knighting.
Nice. Does it come with like a shot of like whiskey or something?
It probably does.
I would think
probably
so.
does.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, we do love what you're doing in Welland, and we want to bring that same type of energy and vibe to the Christie Pitts. I know everyone's been coming.
I'm gonna push back on that. The vibe at the Pits is what every IBL team strives for. That pure energy.
Yeah, you're right.
Fire.
Right.
I can't wait for the first Wednesday game of the year. It's going to be Wednesday night,
June 15th.
It's going to be madness out there. Last year was like 600 people, 700 people. I'm ready.
It's going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts.
We only got a little sparse sprinkling of Wednesday night games this year. I think they only have 6 or 7, I think. So circle them on your calendars, people, because they're going to be zany. And if you were Wednesday at any of the games last year, the Wednesday night games, you might need to bring a sleeping bag because they tend to go late.
Right. And I feel like the nice thing about the Wednesday night games, and it is unfortunate that there's so few on the calendar, but as the summer gets warmer and people are more like outside doing their thing, those night games just get fucking wild, man. It's just like chaos over there. So, and also any of you like musicians in the area, like one time we had like trombone and trumpet people just stumble across and join in. Like, we encourage that.
We would love a trombone player. It's pretty much my dream to have a guy that's constantly going wah, 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 wah.
Just devastating after a big swing and miss. Just cuts the guy to his core.
Yeah, and anyone with access to a massive ancient gong that they can provide for us, but take it to and from the park during game day, would also.
But it's got to be ancient. None of this new age fucking gongs.
No, we don't want no Wayfair gongs. It's got to be
like
of
Ming
the
Dynasty,
Asian variety.
Like, it's gotta be ancient. Any other comments, boys? I guess I had like one other thing that like a birdie told to me, Ray, that's probably significant to you, is that your son Levi is going to have potentially his first birthday.
His first birthday. At Christie Pitts
in the Bush,
July 17th in the Bush. If you know anything about the story of my son, he is possibly the most IBL child to ever be born. I almost missed his birth for IBL. So
it is true. Our coach Toppoli can verify.
He was born 1 year ago during an IBL game. Our main dog, Jay Slaws, the conductor himself, cranks the home run to win the game over London.
That is true.
And my son was born
during the home run. Do you think it was during the home run?
I think so.
100%.
Because I literally called after he was born. I was like, my son is born, and did we win the game?
Right.
It was what's the score?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And shout out John Salazzo, our third baseman, because I remember like Ray was actually, this is no lie, like no word of a joke. Like he was texting us like right after his son was born, asking about the IBL. So we asked Salazzo if he could do a video like congratulations. And we sent that to Ray. That was amazing.
Yeah. Not to mention that he was born in my apartment. We didn't even have enough time to get to the hospital. So
very IBL as well.
So we'll be there. We'll be causing a 1-year-old birthday party scene. So I'm excited for him to meet the whole team too, because his middle name is Levi Toronto Maple Leafs Natali.
Oh God. Well, people, we expect you to be there. Like I said, we're hoping to give you recaps, once a week. And we're looking forward to way more IBL season, boys. We lost one, plenty of rope ahead. We got this. Salute. Leafs go.
Totally. We got this. If you know anything about our home record from last year, we're coming in.
We're coming and we're putting up runs 20 plus.
And you know what? We do not ever let up from first pitch to last pitch.
Warming up.
Yeah.
Warming up. We're going to be heckling you. Yeah.
And also, like, it doesn't matter how the boys are doing. We're always pulling for them because we've seen them do miracle stuff before. So, like, never expect any rest from the Bushmen. It's constant. It's chaotic.
Absolutely.
Never any rest on that.
Never any rest. And no lead is safe.
No lead is safe. No lead is safe. No lead is safe.
We got this, boys. Go Leafs, go.
Go Leafs, go.